What's up, Hippo lovers? WTF happened in February 2025. Big announcement that Age of Empires 2 and Age of Mythology are coming to PlayStation 5. I looked up the numbers. There are 75 million PlayStation 5s sold lifetime. So let's just imagine a percentile. So every 1,000th person is now interested in Age of Empires 2, for example. That would be 75,000 new players, which would be pretty crazy. But obviously 1,000 is just a random number I made up. But still very big news, collaboration there with Sony, and big news for the franchise. Age of Mythology, I think, will already be out pretty soon for PlayStation 5. Then we got teasers for the next AoE2 DLC. And the main teaser was that we will get more info in spring, whenever that is, and 2 pictures. And that looks like, well, some stuff is happening here. Looks like a bit of a nest of beasts from Age of Empires 4. We see some new ships. We see Choco news. Feels like very Chinese, looking at the castle potentially there, or the small wonder. No, it's 3x3, right? So it has to be, or 4x4. Has to be the castle then. Well, lots of new stuff to explore. And we had another picture as well, where we suddenly saw some weird units. Is that maybe a camel with a trap combined there? Then there are some new units. Probably new stuff there coming up. And lots of guessing has happened. Then not a lot of guessing, but only sad news is that Fox disbanded. A pretty big team for Age of Empires 2, 4, and Age of Mythology. Most famous players that you might know are Sebastian Magugu, Mihai, Kuki, Dark, Siskan, main players there from AoE2. And obviously biggest players in AoE4, Vortex, Annotant, AOM players as well. I talked to the sponsors and he allowed me to share that this was not due to financial reasons. This was him as a private person needing to focus on other businesses, and it just got too much for him. And he might be returning at some point. He's still interested, but it all got too much and he was just too passionate for the game and therefore had to stop this to focus on other things in life. Sad for the scene. Sebastian already found a new team with Team Wonders, and now a lot of teams might look at Dark, who had a crazy performance. And if you don't want to get spoiled, this is probably the moment, or spoiled, this is probably the moment where you have to switch off or skip this time, because TTL Gold League, that's basically the second league that we have in our biggest league format, TTL. Everyone placing first will move up next year into the first league. So congratulations to Rabat, Siskan, Vivi, and Lewis. And then we have 4 more people joining in a deciding match. Lux running, Mihai and Lucho going up there as well. And then the big storyline obviously happened in Platinum League. That's the first league where we had, drumroll, this happened in the group stage. Everyone in the red is moving down. So big names. Daud, for example, Dogao, Kerpoch, Wallace, Daniel, Velez, Classic Pro, and Magugu, all moving to Gold League next season. Everyone in the green already was in the quarterfinals, and everyone in the dark green still had to play bracket stage. And Viper was falling early on. Dark, as I said, big storyline there, beating Yo and then beating Tato was the crazy line. And then also winning the 3rd place match against Nikov, so probably the breakthrough performance of this tournament. But we still have to mention 10 S-tier wins in a row. Hera right now unstoppable, and that also, with being a 4-0 in the semifinals and a 4-0 in the finals. Incredible performance there. I'm just, yeah, completely shocked. And let me quickly find something here. Oh, that didn't happen. Well, then I will link you something later that I was just trying to find. Hera looks quite beastly. Price pool obviously not very top heavy. The goal is to have it distributed to as many people as possible. Gold League, even the Silver League under this is getting a lot of money. So Hera in the end is winning just short of $3,500, but still a lot of prestige, and a lot of eyes were on that tournament at that point. Then the look ahead, what's coming up for Age of Empires in the next weeks, that mainly is esport focused. There is Valhalla 2 happening. That is a tournament hosted by Onlu and John Slow. $10,000 on the line. And we have Yo as the defending champion returning. Lots and lots of big names in there. I think the two big ones are missing are Hera and Lyri. But those will be crazy games. Already round of 16 should be pretty crazy. I see Doubt ACM here. I see Lewis or Dark versus Viper or Target. Yo running Mihai. I think running Yo was the last year final, so that should be pretty sick as well. And then we are looking at the Garrison. $50,000 plus Age of Empires Festival. Age of Empires 2 will be the main event for them, and top players included there. Kingston still the big underdog story, and that will happen mid-March offline event with live audience, 250 people plus being there as well. Should be pretty pog. And then I have pictures of the month for you. What did I prepare? Oh yeah, something that I often see in social media returning over and over again, but people still don't know. The castle and the outpost background image is actually from the background of the original Windows screensaver. Or not screensaver, background. As you can see the line there. And that's something that people miss over and over again. And are mind blown. So maybe you're mind blown, or you're an old cool kid that already knew that. And then a funny picture already was posted in January, but I missed it. Dogao's setup for his TTL season wasn't that great. Was playing on a sink there from what it looked like with some boards. Not the greatest setup there. He was traveling. And then clip of the month. Atypical for you this time. It will be from a controller player with a play that really impressed me. And I didn't know that the level on controller would be that high. Like, what's that? Lots of accurate clicks, I have to say. Really lots of accurate clicks. And gets that quick wall as well. Well, that was just sweet. I didn't really know that happened. And I wanted to tell you still something that was really beloved was the cast from TTL T90 together with MBL. I missed to research the set. I will link it down below. Lots of banter, lots of trash talk. And I will give you the link for that. People loved it watching. People went to the VODs after that as well. Might be something to watch or rewatch. That's it from me. Goodbye. Hippo lovers.